In the early days of technology, machines replaced muscle. They took over the hard labor that once broke human backs. Lifting, drilling, welding, assembling. For decades, automation was something we could see in factories. Sparks flying as robotic arms built cars, machines stamping parts with mechanical precision. We got used to that kind of replacement. It was physical, visible, and it made sense. But something new is happening today. Artificial intelligence doesn't just replace hands. It replaces minds. It doesn't simply do work faster. It learns, adapts, and improves. That changes everything. The rise of AI isn't just a technological shift. It's a societal earthquake. It's rewriting the definition of what it means to have a job, to build a career, to contribute as a human being. And for the first time, it's not only factory workers or drivers or warehouse staff who are under threat. It's accountants, teachers, writers, designers, even doctors and lawyers. The so-called safe jobs are no longer safe. Think about it. 10 years ago, the idea that a computer could write a novel or paint a picture sounded absurd. Creativity was uniquely human, something untouchable by code. But today, AI generates art in seconds. It writes music, scripts, entire books. It designs logos and websites, often in ways faster, cheaper, and more effective than human professionals. For a business owner, the choice is obvious. Hire one expensive employee, or use a machine that never sleeps. Customer service is one of the most obvious examples. Millions of people around the world once worked in call centers, answering questions, solving problems, providing support. Today, chatbots do much of that work. They're available 24 hours a day, they never take breaks, and they can handle thousands of customers at once. For a company, the financial logic is clear. For a worker, it means displacement. The medical field, too, is transforming. Radiologists spend years training to detect disease in x-rays and scans. Yet some AI systems can now identify early signs of cancer more accurately than experienced doctors. While humans still make a final call, the heavy lifting is being done by machines. One person who once needed a full team of assistants might now manage an AI system that does the work of many. Finance, journalism, even law. The story is repeating everywhere. In finance, algorithms trade billions of dollars in milliseconds, outpacing any human trader. In journalism, AI writes earnings reports, weather updates, even news articles. In law, software drafts contracts and reviews legal documents in a fraction of time. Slowly, quietly, these roles are being reshaped or eliminated. This creates a ripple effect far beyond one job or one industry. When one role disappears, entire chains of employment are disrupted. If an AI can generate marketing campaigns, fewer advertisers are needed. If it can handle bookkeeping, fewer accountants find work. When companies reduce their workforce, the money flowing through communities shrinks. Restaurants, shops, and services that depended on those workers feel the pressure too. It's a domino effect, and the falling pieces reach further than we expect. So, the question arises, what do humans still have that AI cannot replace? We might say creativity, but AI is already composing symphonies and designing visuals that win contests against human artists. We might say critical thinking, but AI has beaten world champions at chess and Go, games once thought to require deep, uniquely human intuition. We might say empathy, but AI therapists and virtual companions are being trained to provide emotional support. For some people, talking to a machine already feels easier than opening up to another person. If AI can move, think, and even comfort, where does that leave us? Some experts argue that AI won't eliminate work entirely. It will transform it. Humans may shift from doing the work to managing the systems that do the work. A lawyer might not draft every contract, but instead oversee an AI that produces drafts instantly. A teacher might not spend hours grading, but guide students while an algorithm handles assessments. This future is not about total replacement, but about adaptation. Others, however, see a darker path. As AI grows smarter, the number of roles that truly require humans shrinks. And unlike the Industrial Revolution, where machines replaced muscle but created new industries, this revolution targets intelligence itself, the foundation of nearly all human work. If intelligence is outsourced, what remains for us to claim? There is also a question of control. The more we depend on AI, the less we may understand the systems that run our world. When an algorithm makes decisions we cannot fully explain, are we still in charge? Or are we slowly handing over the reins of society? The truth is, AI is not just replacing humans in jobs. It is challenging our relevance. It forces us to confront uncomfortable questions. What does it mean to contribute in a world where machines can outthink us? How do we find value when efficiency no longer requires us? We stand at a turning point. The choices we make now about how we integrate AI, how we regulate it, how we use it to complement rather than replace us, will shape not only our economies, but our sense of purpose. Because the future isn't waiting for us. It has already arrived. And the real question isn't whether AI will replace humans. It's whether humans can find a place in the age of AI.